If a person has no love for themselves, no respect for themselves, no love for their friends, family, work, something, how can they ask for love in return?
Oh, hi. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, anytime.
Make yourself at home. Talk to you later.
So, how do you think digital's affecting the music industry?
Hey, baby.
Oh, hi.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. It was nice talking to all of you.
I'm starting to get worried.
About what?
About Lawrence.
Well, what's there to worry about? Did something happen?
No, it's just that he should be here by now.
Honey, he's driving all the way from Georgia.
I know, but even so, he should still be here.
There aren't any artists in my family. My parents are in the computer business. My older sister's an athlete. I don't know why I started writing, but I've been doing it ever since I was little. I like trying to use poetic terms in everyday life, you know, like groceries. Only instead of thinking about what I'm going to get plainly, I like to juxtapose them together, you know, like milk and peanut butter, comparing their form, their taste, texture, color, etc., hence creating a poem. It's good practice. I'd recommend anyone who's interested in poetry to try it out. You know, a lot of people, they think that poetry is about rhyming, but really that's totally inconsequential. Because what it's really about is comparing one form to another, you know? One thought to another, one form to another. And the direct emotions that arise from such comparisons. There's just one poem that I think is so beautiful. It's about hope. Hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings a tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could have bashed the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea, yet never, in extremity, it asked a crumb of me. Mom?
It's so great that you're home.
Yeah. Who are all these people?
Well, it's a holiday party. They're your family and friends.
Yeah, I don't know any of them.
Well, some of them are cousins, and some are friends of cousins, and some are cousins of friends.
What's that?
What's what?
That painting.
Oh, your dad bought it from a local artist a couple months ago, right after you went to school.
Sorry to trouble you. I'm trying to find the restroom.
Oh, sure. It's no trouble at all. Listen, why don't you go upstairs and get dressed, and don't forget to have fun, okay?
Oh, interesting.
Lawrence.
What's up, man?
How's it going, dude?
It's going good, man. It's going, yeah.
It's good to hear. How's Emory?
It's not bad. It's a little bit too easy for me, but it's fun.
Too easy?
Yeah.
Man, I kill for an easier schedule. Yo, I gotta go. But we should get together sometime.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, awesome. We can text about it later.
Oh, boo-boo. Good boy. Good puppy. So how are you liking the eggs?
They're good.
That's it? Just good. You don't notice anything different about them?
Not really.
Your mother has gone totally insane.
Gosh, you guys have no taste whatsoever. These eggs are straight from my chickens.
When'd you get chickens?
A couple months ago. You should go out back and see them for yourself sometime. So, did you have fun at the party last night?
It was cool.
Where were you? I hardly saw you at all.
Yeah. Were there any funny moments?
Not really.
Nothing?
Yeah, I mean, nothing of significant at least.
Oh. We'll make sure not to throw you any more parties.
It's too bad Jennifer couldn't make it.
When's she coming back again?
Sometime next week.
So, Lawrence, do you have any plans for the break?
I'm just probably gonna focus on my writing for right now.
Oh, what are you gonna write about?
I don't know yet. I'm back home after my first semester at Emory. My parents were kind enough to throw me a party. Well, technically it wasn't my party. It was more like they were having a party and it just happened to be the same day I was coming home. But it was nice anyway. Nothing significant though. Well, I guess, I don't know. I keep trying to tell myself that the kiss had no significance. Maybe a fun little story, but nothing beyond that. For me to think of it seriously would be absurd. But I do wonder where she might be at this moment. Does she think of me now as I do her? Does she remember my face the way I remember hers?
Oh, hey, Boo-Boo.
Boo-Boo? You call the dog Boo-Boo.
Now I call everyone Boo-Boo. You, your dad, your sister, the dog, they're all Boo-Boo. Oh, what are you doing in here anyway?
Just working on a poem.
Oh, how's it going?
It's going okay.
Oh, well, what are you trying to write about?
Well, see, that's the thing, because all my professors at Emory, they tell me that I have good technique. But I'm just having trouble finding something to write that's interesting, I'd like to create something that's interesting, but I don't know. I just wish that someone would give me something to write about,
Yeah. Oh, I know. Why don't you write a poem about trying to write a poem?
I don't know.
Oh, well, what do I know?
No. It's just that it's a little bit overdone, so. I wonder when I'll see her again. Maybe at another party, perhaps during New Year's. Or maybe a going away party. Or maybe just by chance she also attends a university in Georgia. What must I say to her? What must she say to me?
I just think you should write what you know. Be authentic. Look, if you ever want to bounce ideas off anyone, or, I don't know, if there's any way that I can help, I'm here.
Yeah, sure.
Lawrence.
Hey, Dad. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just getting some more wine for me and your mother. What do you got there?
It's just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, PB&J. That's the way to do it, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, how's the writing coming along?
That's good.
That's good to hear. What are some of the poems about?
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Well, that doesn't sound good to me.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
What's the problem?
I don't know. I'm trying to find something that's interesting.
What do you mean by interesting?
Well, I mean what it means.
Elaborate.
I don't know. I want to find something that's entertaining, you know, something that other people are going to enjoy. You know, the same way that I enjoy poetry.
Do you remember your grandfather?
Yeah, of course.
He served 2 tours in Vietnam as a colonel.
Yeah, I know.
No, you don't. But I guess I don't know either. He never talked about it. I was young during the war. It wasn't until it was all said and done and I was older that I began to realize what it was. There was this horrible guilt I felt. Not because of anything I did, but because I never went through anything like that in my life. That my father had this horrific experience, and not me or my mother could ever possibly understand or relate. It was as if the fathers of that war were bearing the future sins of their sons. What's the least offensive swear word?
What?
The least offensive swear. Out of all the swears, the one that we as a society have deemed to be the least troublesome.
I don't know. It'd probably be hell.
Isn't that funny?
What do you mean?
I mean that out of all the swear words, hell is the most friendly, even though conceptually it should be by far the worst. It's funny that an eternity of damnation and suffering is deemed less offensive than shit.
Well, I mean, whenever you put it like that, it's kind of funny.
It gets funnier. What's the worst swear?
Probably be the F word.
Don't be a pussy.
Okay, fuck.
Think about it. When you look at it from one side of the spectrum, fuck is the most heinous. But again, when you look at it conceptually, it's by far the best. An intimate and enjoyable act, responsible for life. But by society's definition of right and wrong, this intimate act is considered far more erroneous than the ultimate and universal damnation and torture of all souls that enter. Why is that?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Try thinking about it now.
I don't know what to think.
It's because society denounces that which is private. It's considered immoral to bring up such personal affairs, even when they're within everyone's experience. Fuck is an amazing thing. But when you look at it through the societal lens, it becomes twisted and mangled and cold. Whereas when you look at hell, it's the complete opposite. It's not personal at all, it's very public. Men and women are treated as cattle in a slaughterhouse, shoulder to shoulder, being reduced to shells of their former selves, their tormentors causing pain and humiliation across the populace. Not on a case-by-case basis, not on an individual basis, but in broad strokes and bounds. One devil to countless captives, completely impersonal. And what do I know?
You are terrible at this, Lawrence.
Lawrence, Jennifer, pizza's ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the first of many pizzas.
I'll order some pizza.
I put in all that time and effort spinning the bread and putting the sauce and cheese on, and only to have it messed up.
I think it's probably the pizza oven.
Yeah, I think I should return that thing. Lawrence, are you okay?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just got something in my eye. Contact fell.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Okay, I need to go inside and get a new contact. I'm fine though. I'm good.
Say nothing and stay still. I love you.
You know, even though all of this seems impossible and unearthly, it's actually quite common. It's an everyday event. It's within everyone's experience. All old men have loved. Most get married. Most have kids. Even ugly men are able to find companionship. Surely those uglier than I. I know that I, like the rest, must go through it someday. For I am ordinary. I'm trying to imagine your half of the conversation. But my feeling is if you could talk, we wouldn't be talking.
So she walks up to the front of the class, to the map of the world, and the teacher asks her, point out where Australia is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Guess where she points?
I don't know.
Guess.
Africa.
No. Antarctica.
Shut up.
I'm being dead serious.
I can't believe that.
Hey. You see that girl over there?
Yeah, what about her?
She's hot. Okay. What about her?
She seems cool, man.
You should go talk to her.
Nah.
Come on, what's the worst thing that could happen?
No. Okay, she's with her friend. She's having a good time. I don't want to bug her. Besides, I'm sure she gets bothered a lot by guys asking her out. Okay? And she probably has a boyfriend. I think she'd be happier if I just leave her alone. I think she'd appreciate it.
You want to know what I've been thinking about recently?
What?
There are only two things that matter in this world. Women and money. Men want women, women want money.
Get out of here, man.
No, it's true. If there are no more women in the world, do you think I would still be in school, let alone becoming an engineer? If I had enough money for liquor and cigarettes, I'd be happy. But women, that's not good enough. Okay, let's just say, allegedly, right? We wake up tomorrow, all the women are gone. They're either dead or they just get sick of us and leave. How long do you think we'll last?
Well, like you and me?
No, the men of the world.
I don't know, man. I really couldn't say.
I think a week.
We'd survive longer than that.
Absolutely not. Here's the thing. If men don't have women, what do they have? Why even participate?
You're a frickin' idiot, man.
The rustling shade brings back. Fair. Rustling shade brings back. The rustling shade, moments, spring come back fair. Done. Oakland, rustling shade. Spring comes back with the rustling shade. With rustling shade. Spring comes back with rustling shade. With rustling shade. With rustling shade. Rustling shade. Rustling shade. The rustling shade is the rustling shade.
Looks like I'm solids.
You're such a clown.
Well, we can't all be lion tamers. Hey, I'm sorry I missed your party.
Don't worry about it.
Well, were there any funny moments?
Well, no, not really.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like some party.
You know, actually, there was something that was kind of funny.
Oh yeah? What happened?
Well, I was getting a bit claustrophobic inside the house, so I decided to go outside and get some fresh air. I was by the corner, you know, the one by the living room, and
Don't forget to take your shot.
oh, sorry. So, yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah, the corner. So, I was there, you know, just enjoying some peace and quiet. And, before I knew it, these thin, slender arms were thrown over my shoulders, and I get a kiss on the cheek. And just as she kisses me, she shrieks and runs inside.
That's funny. You didn't know the girl.
Yeah, no, I guess she was just some random person at the party.
Well, she probably told somebody else at the party to meet her there, and then was embarrassed when the person she kissed wasn't the one she made plans with.
Well, you know.
Boom. Take that, Prince Charming. painting always been there?
That one?
Yeah.
No, I bought it a couple of months ago from a local artist. Actually, he wasn't that local. He was from Hungary.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought I told you that. You never listen to me.
Did he say anything?
Did who say what?
The painter, the Hungarian guy, did he say anything about the painting?
Well, as a matter of fact, he did. He looked at me. He looked at me, and he told me that the painting is about a man who is ready to die. But he has a dog, and he doesn't know what to do with the dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see it at all, but hey, I can dig it. Painting's cool.
So, Lawrence, do you have any plans before you head back to school?
No, not really.
No? You're not gonna have a party or something?
Well,
Don't expect us to throw you another one.
why not?
Party guests made an absolute mess of the house. Hardly knew any of them. If you want to invite a couple of friends over, that's fine with me. I just don't want the house full of strangers, and certainly don't expect us to invite the strangers. You said it yourself. It was a boring party. Nothing worth mentioning.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You were kind of harsh on him, James. You probably hurt his feelings.
How stupid. How stupid. How stupid everything is. How stupid I am to believe such a thing. The whole world, life itself, it seems an inscrutable, aimless mystification. Life seems unnaturally thin and colorless and wretched.
Lawrence,
What is it?
so I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Also, if you really want another party, your mother and I are fine with it, and I'm sure she still has the RSVP list somewhere, so we'll send invitations to everyone who was there before.
No,
No?
I can't have another party.
Well, why not? You were just saying how you wanted one a couple of minutes ago.
I'm leaving.
Leaving? Where? Lawrence.
Do you think men are born with love in their hearts?
What?
Between love and hate, which one do you think is more natural?
Well, depends on the man.
Depends how.
I think it's based on how they're raised. Men born into loving families have hearts full of love, whereas men without it have nothing.
No. It's not that the loveless don't have affection. It's because they can't give affection in return. They're like children. They get all the love that anyone could ever hope for, but all they can produce is malice towards those close to them. Isn't that funny? I mean, what is it that dictates how someone feels towards someone over another, or another thing or memory? Is it some transcendental law or entity? Maybe it's just a vice of the young, and there are no men born with love. Maybe it's just learned. You know, time after time, after making the same mistakes, a man with an aptness of feeling towards others can learn to cherish those close to him. It's just, how awful is my own wrought fate that I continually miss the bygone sliver of an opportunity known as love. And it's only when it's sufficiently out of my grasp can I learn to love the remnant, the revenant, the phantom, the proxy of the emotion that remains. I mean, even now, acknowledging this, it's not going to change anything. You know, I'm still going to make the same mistakes, and I'm not going to learn anything from them. It's just how cold and cruel of fate that you can reconcile your own foolishness, but you can't rectify it. I once dreamt of a distant thought, but now being awake, I can only despise my dream. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I can't stay here. Not now.
When are you going to go?
Tonight, whenever everyone's asleep. Don't tell anyone.
Why are you guys out here? I was looking all over the house for you. Mom wants you two back inside. Your food's getting cold. Well, are you waiting for a freaking parade or what?
There is a certain type of wind, not the scorching type that makes your skin tingle, and not the cool type that makes you feel clean. It's a type of wind that forces the leaves to fall. It's the type that infiltrates our lungs and makes us exhale a sigh of something. The type that makes us recall every lovely encounter we've had. The type that implores one to have a love of their country, or their family, or their job, or their God. or whatever the constant is in their life. It's a wind you can see coming. You can see it pushing through the branches. You can see birds flee in its wake. And before you know it, the wind blows through you too, and you experience everything that could possibly be said in a poem, and then it's gone.